Hello,
What up?
this is Zone of the Enders, a game. It's actually pretty easy, except for a few moments,
Frustrating moments.
like the final level, sort of. Like in a few bosses, in one moment that just confused the heck out of me. It's weird how many space colonies usually have a like a cylinder shape. Like Gundam, like has a lot of those.
Calling all orbital frames. Our mission this time is to secure these two new frames or to destroy them. To complete this mission, you are expected to make whatever sacrifices are necessary.
Even if it costs us the colony.
Viola. Axe and I will secure target Alpha after we enter through the colony shaft. You go in through the skylight with Slash and Night Ray.
I'll carry out diversionary tactics.
After that, you will confirm target Bravo is secure.
Roger.
Viola,
Yes, sir.
don't let your personal feelings intrude. Over and out.
Well,
In another moment that frustrated me. Oh yeah, by the way, Leo, the Shinji of this game. Remember how much you didn't really like him?
Yeah.
Oh, in one moment, I'm pretty sure he gets worse. And it's later on in the game, like after the point, you were actually asleep at that moment. I was like, this kid did not just do that. Like, did not just say that to these grown-ups. It has nothing to do it's sort of what Shinji does to some people, saying, well, why am I doing this? Like, you people don't care. Like, that was probably the moment.
No. You have such good friends, don't you, boy of Enders? Now, what will you do? Will you escape all by yourself? Or will you punch me out to save your friends?
He ran.
Yes, you have to suffer. If they're wrong, at least they will see your teeth.
I found the art book. It's under the. It's on the black box. But mostly contains like just art. also Leo keeps going from being okay with things and then just goes straight to, why am I still doing this? And even Ada just says, why are you still here then? It's the soundtrack.
These are your jams?
Oh yeah, I got the HD collection. It's not the original version for PS2.
I've taken control of Sector 03 by driving away the flies that scourge our Earth. Still no reaction from Target Bravo.
I've managed to get inside the main shaft. Don't forget, BioWare. If the target is still alive, you are to withdraw.
No, I'll just destroy it.
Don't underestimate them, or you'll end up dead.
That's what I'm waiting for.
So, there's only 3 things you get to do in this game. You either get upgrades for Jehudi, you do SOS missions, then you do the main story. I only missed 1 SOS and I got every single item, I think. Because the sub-weapons, I had a lot of, and I barely used any of them. Besides for one of them, which I had to use for 1 boss fight, which is just his first phase.
Good morning. Ready for combat operation.
You know what this setup reminds me of?
What's that?
Gundam Seed.
Right?
Did I win?
I have confirmed that the target has ceased all functions. You are correct. You did win.
Who are you?
I am Ada, the advanced battle computer of this Jehudi. I detect that
Jehudi?
you are not the frame runner who was scheduled to pilot the orbital frame.
No, I'm not. I just ran in here while trying to escape. Whoa!
I have detected several targets exterior to the hangar, unable to confirm the exact number from this position. Move outside following the direction of the arrow.
How do I do that?
Do you want me to explain how to manipulate
No.
the frame?
Please.
Roger. This is the end of the training session.
If you're new to the game, you should probably
It is
do
dangerous
that.
to go out now. Let us get the Metatron ore from the nearest
But if you
item
play
box.
this game
Metatron?
multiple times,
What is...
It is
you
an
don't need
essential
to do
element
it.
of Jehudi. It is needed to automatically repair the body. Before going out, you must first get the Metatron ore. We have obtained the Metatron ore. Completed automatic repairs to the body. Now, following the arrow as indicated.
You want to know
move
something I
outside.
really don't like about the controls?
What's that?
Whenever you're not in a battle section, Jehudi controls weird. Like, if you're trying to look up while trying to move, like, when you're done moving, when you start to move, it just changes the camera over and over again. And sometimes, like, especially in one moment, really can be a pain in the butt.
Damage to the surroundings increasing You have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. I have detected a Type C orbital frame in front of our position. It is different from the ones we have previously experienced. Please be careful.
I found you. Get ready. The relic is a child? Damn, I was too careless.
Viola, evacuate now.
What? Are you crazy? It's just a kid. I can take care of him even without weapons.
I repeat, evacuate now. You have other things to do, don't you?
You embarrassed me this time, so look forward to the next time. See you again, boy.
Boy.
Oh yeah, I remember this is one of your favorite
Identity
moments.
No sign of vital activity.
You mean
He whines
everyone
really
is
lots.
dead?
Yes.
That is correct.
I remember
Good
you
work,
were
sir.
hysteric and saying, "Oh yeah, keep doing that."
This
So I
is
know.
Bowman to all
This
units.
kid
Report your current
sucks.
status.
Slash here. I've arrived at Sector 03, and I'll start destroying the nearby buildings. This is Night Raid. I've also arrived at Sector 05. Should I just wait here?
Yeah, that's correct. Viola, report your current status.
No need for that. You know what happened.
Don't be so harsh. Your turn will come. Just be patient.
Your mental condition has reached a level of -8. Your combat operation will suffer substantially at this level. I advise you to take some medication to stabilize your condition. I repeat, your mental condition is declining.
Your mental
The message is being received
declining.
from a commercial broadcast. I shall patch it through.
This is Atlantis. Whoever is aboard Jahuti, can
Ah.
you read me? The unidentified
Great.
person aboard Jahuti.
This
Do you
is-
read me? I can understand how you
That is
must
some
feel.
great inner mouth.
Listen to me, boy. I saw everything you did on my monitor. I also know that you're just a juvenile civilian, and you've done all of this.
But I didn't have any other choice. I was so scared. I couldn't help it.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You proved you can operate the system. Listen, I must ask you to do something for us. Can you deliver that orbital frame to our base?
What?
We are a civilian transportation company, and we've been asked to carry that orbital frame, Jahuti, to Mars. Didn't you see any of our people in the vicinity of Jahuti?
I don't know.
Alan must have been there. He's the frame runner we sent there.
I said I don't know, didn't I? By the time I got there, everyone was dead.
I see. He was supposed to operate that frame.
Oh, we
Now
went to
I need your help.
Safeway.
I know you can do it.
My phone
Please,
died,
help us.
and Mom was just
Of course,
in
I'm
the
talking
Safeway,
business. We'll pay you for your
and
troubles.
it just felt like
Enough to allow you
she
to
was
live
gone for an
anywhere,
hour.
Earth, Mars, anywhere at all.
No, she
Please.
was not really that gone.
No,
But
I don't want to.
she said that it felt like that
No,
to her
you
too.
listen. I could
Because
get
of
attacked
the-
again. And
Since
who
of the
hell are you
pandemic,
anyways?
no one's actually
Why do you want
doing
this
the
machine
6
so
feet
much?
apart and stuff.
You fought well. We're just asking
And
for a little
and she
more
says
of your
that's the
help.
reason why she took
Please.
forever.
I suppose you
And
want me to
also the
kill
fact
again.
that it was
Well,
blowing
I want
hard
nothing more
sometimes.
to do with any of you. Go
And
kill or
each time I
whatever
got
you
out,
want.
I
Just
got really
leave me out
cold
of it.
and just got frustrated.
I've got to be going.
then a lot more people will
'Cause-
die.
Well,
What?
because I wanted to do this
Everybody
right after I
will
was
die.
done with
Your
the
friends,
Zoom meeting,
your family,
and
every
then
single one
I
of
actually during the yearbook one, I actually
Can't let them get a hold
pressed
of
the
Jack.
button and
If
started
they
up the
do,
Xbox
It will be the end of this
to
colony.
start it up.
No, it may be the end of civilization
And then,
as we know it.
I was about
You
to go
must.
back there, and the mom said,
Please,
"Take a shower."
help us.
What do you mean?
You say I
And then I
can,
took a
but
shower.
How?
It was good.
I can't drive this thing.
And then
Yes, you can. I saw you do it, and I know you can do it
She said,
again.
alright, let's go, let's go.
like when I came out with the pajamas, she was like, "All right, we're leaving.
Please,
And we're
help
going
us.
somewhere else." Like, just threw the pajamas on the ground and just went
I'll
back
do
to
it
go get
just this one
sweatpants.
time, but
Then she got
that's
me these.
all I'll do.
Then I wore
Okay,
these.
that's all we ask.
Are they comfortable?
All right.
Yeah, they're
If
fine.
you say so.
Thank you.
They're just not windproof.
But I want you to remember
Uh,
one thing. I will
This
never help you
this
kill
jacket
anybody.
right here is not
Maybe
windproof.
killing is all right for you people, but it's not with me.
So
I
that's why you were
understand.
cold?
Yeah.
So, we have a business deal. The person in charge is headed to you right now. I can't get through to him, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Oh, what's your name?
Yeah, it was
Leo.
really windy on the
Okay,
boat.
Leo. I'm Elena Weinberg, second in charge of Atlantis. Just call me Elena.
I can really trust you, can't I?
Well, we don't kill indiscriminately, as you seem to think. Okay, I'll see you later.
I'm gonna call her Masato since
I will
she's around
explain
this
the
guy.
mission plan.
Since
The
she's
mission
around
is to
Leo or
transport this
Shinji.
Jehuti to Mars in preparation for a battle on Mars. First, we need to rendezvous with the civilian freighter Atlantis and leave the colony of Antilia. However, Jehuti has just had an overhaul and therefore
Jehuti.
has only minimum system capabilities. Jehuti's capabilities will depend
Uh,
on how many function
In one
modules we can
cutscene, I
install.
actually felt uncomfortable
First
to
of
look
all,
at the
we need to
screen during a
transplant the
CGI
necessary modules
cutscene.
from the local server in this area.
And
Let me indicate the local
it was
server with
during
the
a very
marker.
dramatic
You are
moment.
to proceed to that
And
location.
I was like, oh. It goes rough to look at sometimes, but I have to get this.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained the scouting mode module. It enables us to fight against more than one enemy at a time. A lock-on related operation has been newly added. Let me bring up a window to explain its operation.
Nope.
This is the end of the training session. The module we have obtained allows us to select the command menu by pressing the start button. You can save the current status by choosing Save from the command menu.
New enemies.
Let us avoid unnecessary battles. There is another local server in this area. Obtain the flying mode module from it. Press the start button to view its location on the wide-range radar map. The green light points to the local server. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to data. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Oh, that's
We will
Metatron.
hold battle
Yeah.
position. Enemy backup force is approaching our
Oh, I didn't see
location.
that guy come out of nowhere.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Alright.
We have shot down the enemy. We will
There's
cease
the
battle
passcode.
position.
I'll just take
We
out
will
these
hold
guys
battle
first.
position. Colony damage increasing due to data. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
Sometimes I'm gonna say, why is Shahudi keep doing when it has a big fireball attack?
We have obtained the passcode.
Sometimes I'm just gonna say, why is she keep doing like an anime move? Sometimes, and that's just me.
We have
And
obtained
one
the
time I actually
program.
said,
We have obtained the flying
yeah, I
mode
don't see the
module.
atomic
It
bombs
allows us
doing,
to move to other
saying
areas
Kamehameha
by choosing
on the
area
way
change from the
down,
command menu.
and doing a fancy anime blow up feature. And that's probably the reason why. So I'll just.
Yeah, but with that kind of point, Iron Man did a Kamehameha. Right?
No,
Yeah.
that's
It is residential block S02. I assume it is being
'Cause this
attacked
one-
by orbital frames.
Residential block S02.
But like Jehudi does this.
That's where I live.
Oh.
We are entering residential block S02.
Father, you are alive, aren't you?
Probably not.
Ada.
Oh,
It's like an octopus, huh?
yeah.
Father,
I detect no human activity.
you mean everyone is dead?
That is a possibility.
Oh, yeah,
but it
it
is more
turns
natural
out
to
the
assume
reason
the
why,
residents were previously
Leo
evacuated.
acts this way is later on in the game
I
revealed
detect
why.
vital activity. I will zoom up on subject.
And it's actually very tame to Shinji
Do you know
than
this person?
Shinji's.
Yes.
Hey, look, it's Sylvise, the Nia of the presentation.
Sylvise! That is you! Isn't it, Sylvise? Are you alright, Sylvise?
Leo? Is that you, Leo? What are you doing
Get out of the
here?
What are
cockpit.
you doing here? You must evacuate to the shelter immediately!
The children may still be in the church.
Well,
Talking to him like he's up there.
What? Are you crazy? There'll be no one there anyway.
But you can't know for certain unless you go.
Forget about them. You can't
Yep.
do anything.
Forget about him.
yeah, that's our hero, ladies and gentlemen. The guy that says forget about him.
Enemy has our position and range. I have detected a second shot.
This
fired
CG is on the level of the first Spider-Man. And it came out the same year as the first Spider-Man. So it makes sense.
Oh, I told you, didn't I?
You're the runner of Bravo? That frame's not a kid's toy. Get out of there now.
Well, I'm kind of in the air.
There's the proof that you still are a kid.
What?
I thought a woman would be plenty. All right, I'm your target.
It's weird how many cockpits there are in these robots.
Damage to
No.
the surroundings
You
increases
see, look.
to battle.
Yeah, there's one, right?
See, yep.
Yeah,
see?
yeah, yeah.
That kind of
But
reminds.
how come it keeps making it like their head's up there?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like the weak point is ahead on this robot, except
No.
well, like in the second.
Telling me you did the
Well, no,
Kamehameha
not-
on the.
No, like the literal head of this robot, not the cockpit.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm saying, but to Kamehameha onto the cockpit would take out the driver of the
Yeah, it's
mech,
like
right?
Yeah, but apparently robots aren't programmed to attack the obvious weak point.
you got computerized Ada strategy.
Like lock
right?
onto the head, but not the thing that has the pilot in it. Or does Leo just think, no, I don't want
Where's the eyes? It's silly, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's locked onto the cockpit. Let's attack.
Nice.
Oh crap, not this
Oh,
attack.
look at all those missiles.
Primary damage increasing due to battle.
Nice shot.
But it didn't hurt him.
No.
I hate these fireball attacks because they lock on sometimes. I actually did hurt him! But that's bullcrap that hurt him a little bit. That's bullcrap.
That's where the pilot's at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I underestimated you.
That was a good hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Colony damage increasing due to battle.
Yeah, it's a plot hole. Yet, like, inferior things to this.
That's a real good hit. He's also got a couple of those on you too.
Yeah, I have a plot hole. Why the other robots'
Charge 'em.
energy attacks have way better lock-on mechanisms than Jehudi in advanced model.
What?
Oh wait, no.
Okay.
It just takes a few minutes for a robot to combust.
You didn't get the cockpit.
Oh,
Confirmed ETR reaction from the target. Its main generator has ceased to function.
It's auxiliaries.
I detect vital activity within the target. It appears that occupants are still alive. I am releasing the lock-on cursor. Target will be destroyed.
Destroy it? Why? They can't fight anymore.
Your question
that's
does
probably
not
the reason
compute.
why he doesn't
Why
want
not
to attack
destroy
the
it?
groin.
Why should I kill when there's no reason
Pit.
to?
I compute 17 clear reasons
Cockpit,
for such action.
groin pit.
Most pressing is possibility of the target gaining access to another orbital frame and returning to battle at another time and place.
Shut up! I refuse to destroy it. What's the point of attacking those who have no intention of attacking us?
Do
Well,
you wish me
there's
to state
fun.
the reason?
He did
Don't
have the.
bother.
Whoever
I
had
have to
the
conclude
intention,
that
right?
your reaction is
You just
extremely
beat him to the
illogical.
punch.
Well, yeah.
Illogical actions by persons without sufficient
I mean,
capabilities
they might
make it very difficult
bite you
to
in the butt
fulfill the
later.
mission.
You mean I'm
Oh,
not good
definitely
enough
will.
to do this,
I
so
mean,
should just
like,
shut up
Spider-Man
and-
has
It's something to whine about.
That is the most sensible course.
So
I
you
mean,
say.
like, superheroes haven't learned that lesson.
Target approaching
Like,
limit of our
they know
range.
about the
2
lesson,
seconds
they still won't
remaining.
learn it.
You may speak
Because whenever they go
like
to an alternate
you're still a
universe where that
heartless
lesson's
computer, aren't
removed,
you?
That is
it usually
correct.
ends up
What
in
is the
them
problem?
being villains.
Nothing. Forget it.
Yup, Mr. Box has come to the ring.
I detect several mass-produced orbital frames behind us. They are in the vicinity of the church.
So, what's the difference between this Jehudi and those orbital frames?
Be careful.
Those are mass production, and this is an actual unit.
Oh, okay.
And also, they're weaker. Unless they're powered up. And then they're the exact same. I think the main things that inspire this are Gundam Seed,
This way, quickly.
Rosophon, and Evangelion. And not Gurren Lagann because that didn't come out yet.
Come on, hurry.
Really?
Yeah, Gurren Lagann didn't come out till 2007. This came out in 2002. Well, this original version of it came out in 2002. Let me just teal.
We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode.
I remember in the
We have
latest
obtained the
playthrough,
program. We have
I acted
obtained
like
the
an
device
idiot
driver
and
for
didn't
the
get this
sub-weapon.
last one.
We can use it when we obtain
This
ammunition for
power
it.
up,
Well, we
the
have some bullets
javelin,
now.
Obtain ammunition from
and it's
the
probably
enemy
the
or
weakest
icebox.
one out of the
To use
ones
the
you get.
sub-weapon, press the B
But
button
did you
from a
need it?
distance.
But I
We will
barely
hold
used
battle
it.
position. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot
But those
down the
buildings
enemy.
heal.
We will cease
Do they?
battle position.
Yeah, like you come back, and some of these buildings just stay the same. Well, I got no more squads, so I might as well leave.
So how do you level up?
You just kill a bunch of enemies.
No, I know, but I mean, like, in between?
Are you hurt?
Well, no,
In
they
between
just
the worlds?
automatically
No.
level up.
Oh.
So you didn't
Each
find
time you
anybody out.
finish up the meter, and then you just
No.
keep going. I got to
I'm
level
sorry.
7.
Nice.
For what?
I shouldn't have yelled at you.
Don't worry.
I'm pretty sure you can only
yelled
get
at
to
you too.
level 8 because I
But
only missed
one
one
thing that I want
SOS.
you to remember.
And that's probably the
have to
one where you
take
get
care of your own
to
life,
level
too.
7
I
quicker.
understand.
You did manage to escape, didn't you, Father?
Well, based on the ending, I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Let me see if it's on there.
What is it?
At present, I have no idea.
Look.
They're serious about destroying the colony.
Allow
Yeah,
me to
those
interrupt.
little
I
nuke
have to show you our
explosions
mission orders.
don't come back in any way, but
The aim of our current mission is to transfer this
they
orbital
do
frame to
happen.
Mars so it can operate there. To accomplish that mission, our prime tasks are first, to rendezvous with the civilian cargo ship the Atlantis, and then to escape from Antillia in convoy. We're in a state of battle alert, but with your lack of experience, I recommend we avoid battle as much as possible.
well,
Visual confirmation that the colony
well, the
has
bad
lost
guys aren't
command
gonna
of
let
the
that
air.
happen. So
Unfortunately, we need more
no,
detailed
we're not gonna
information
avoid
about the
battle as much
colony.
as possible.
That will require returning to the area where the factory was. Once we are there, I can transplant the necessary information from the local server. After that, we will break through the enemy's control of the airspace, avoiding battle as much as possible. We are then to head to the other side of the colony and gain access to the spaceport by the transportation elevator. Do you have any questions?
I see something shining in the sky.
It appears to be some kind of energy field, but I cannot define it. That is a summary of our mission so far. Please proceed directly to the factory.
I'll do as you say.
Here are the latest headlines. Bahram forces are still attacking Antillia as part of their invasion.
Wow, the news are
Rescue
still in
workers have made
broadcast.
attempts to save patients in the destroyed hospital, but a fierce fire is still raging, and workers are having difficulty gaining access. All those poor people can do is wait for the release of death.
Alright.
That's all for now.
How awful.
Damn it.
Listen, Leo. Can't you help those people?
How?
Just like you helped me? Can't you do that for them too?
Allow me to interrupt. As I stated earlier, you should not undertake illogical actions that have no bearing on our mission.
But just for a little while.
This orbital frame and all aboard have been ordered to participate in operations on Mars. In order to complete our mission, we should not engage in any other activities.
Oh, I see.
Also, judging from the capabilities of the frame runner, the risk rate for such an illogical action is very high.
Ada, where is that hospital?
Leo.
I will pinpoint its location with a marker, but I must repeat, you should not undertake illogical actions that have no bearing on your mission.
Yes, I know all that. I just asked. I'm scared too.
Into the town.
This is a different town?
Yeah.
Okay, so the robots aren't burning
Let me
this one?
indicate with a
Like-
Oh,
marker
no,
the
they are.
buildings which have
Oh,
vital
okay.
activity.
Like there's
there's-
many
In such
explosions
buildings,
happening
defenseless citizens
from the
unable
hub,
to flee still remain.
even though
There are many people.
Is
it
there
should be a
buildings
barren
there, So
wasteland.
be careful.
I know,
Is
but
it
at
gonna
least
be
I have to
another one of
exterminate
those
the enemy
octopus
in
ones?
this area.
No, it's just enemies. Like there isn't another boss fight till later on.
We will hold battle positions. Damage to the
Like
surroundings
after
is battle.
you get the 2 antennas done,
Civilian casualties
you'll
will
move
be
on,
sent to
and then
battle.
the second boss fight will be introduced. But you can't battle him until you do another story moment.
Is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup force
Oh, so
is
now it's
approaching
a
our
level 2.
location.
Yeah,
Calling again
because I
for
got the
troops
meter
to battle.
I thought you said you were level 7.
Civilian casualties
in the
to
previous
battle.
playthrough. I was level 7.
shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have obtained the Metatron ore. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have obtained the passcode. We will cease battle position.
Left. Okay.
It's just to wonder why no one noticed that.
We have obtained
Just
the
lying
program.
there.
Well, with those big.
Well, it's only for Jehudi. Well, and also them.
I mean, they were flying over and patrolling it, right?
Yeah.
We have shot down
Well, no,
the
they're
enemy.
just attacking places.
Civilian casualties increasing due to battle.
If possible, let's not go to the city anymore, Leo.
Confirmed, all the
You don't
enemy
put those
friends
out?
are destroyed. I will
No,
report
they're
damage to
already
neighboring
they're
areas
already
from this battle.
already dead.
There are a few damaged buildings.
A
Many
few.
injured and many killed.
Yep.
I know you did your best, Leo.
You're gonna see me mostly get C's.
Well, it's tough to stop all of the buildings being attacked, right?
And also the fact that you also sometimes hit the buildings. But I might, well, let's, yeah. Yeah. But then you, yeah. I think it means artificial intelligence.
Now we will head for the local server to transplant the necessary information.
Adel.
But first, we need to destroy
I
the
could come up
passcode
with the
for
A.
local server. I see.
Another
The
A.
Starcraft
Was it
friends
supposed
show
to
the
be
leaders.
A
Alien.
plus?
The leader first
Alien.
will lower the level of the entire party.
Coming for it.
We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Where's the? Is he right behind you? Yeah.
We will hold battle position.
I seen you destroy those
We have
antennas.
shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
The Corolla.
We have shot down the
think.
enemy. We will cease battle position.
Do we need it?
We will hold battle position.
Die, you big
We have shot
fat
down
soul.
the enemy.
Guys, please.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease back. We have obtained the program. Let me give you the next mission instructions. Depart the industrial area.
Wow. So intuitive.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Let's change.
Let me report the current situation status. The enemy has taken over the colony's EPS system in order to win mastery of the air.
EPS?
All civilian flying objects in the colony are fueled by microwave energy from the outer EPS system, as mandated by the Environmental Protection Law. The enemy is using the EPS to form a barrier, a microwave energy field in the sky over the colony.
You mean it's dangerous?
Yes. Being within the energy field is like being in a microwave oven. Jehuti itself would not suffer much damage, but any vital life form would not survive.
Leo.
So what can we do?
We have no choice but to disrupt the energy field by destroying the EPS system. This colony block has 2 facilities which supply EPS energy. 2 EPS antennas are housed in 2 mountains in the center of the colony. By turning these 2 antennas to face each other, the enemy has created a massive microwave energy field in the center of the colony. Our first task is to destroy those 2 EPS antennas. There is another related target. You see the colony shaft ahead of us? It carries the main power supply to the EPS antennas from the axis of the colony. By damaging the relay block of the shaft, we can weaken the EPS energy flow, if not stop it.
So, the shaft and 2 antennas. Okay, let's do it.
Current status is that the EPS antennas are not accessible.
This is probably the
We
longest
should
point in the
journey to
game,
block D07,
trying to
where the
destroy
shaft
these
is
3
located.
things.
I will show you with a marker on the screen.
Hang on for a second.
Not again.
I suggest you restrict yourself to your duties.
I know, but
Oh, SOS. I was just adjusting the thing. Thank you.
Detected vital activity near the church where your passenger was uploaded.
Someone must have run away in that direction. Leo, can we go save them?
I will mark the building with vital activity. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Hey, hey.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We are surrounded by enemies. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Megatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Mission accomplished. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. Many buildings were damaged. No casualties.
You did it!
Another C, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Now let's head to the city 1. But then we're immediately gonna leave because we have to get a weapon. Holy crap! He slipped off the ball.
Yeah, fine. I just knocked over your clothes basket.
The energy field has already reached the city.
No sign of vital activity in this plot. I assume the microwave
You did
energy
not see
field
that
has
coming?
eliminated all vital
Nope.
forms.
It's awful.
Like it was
So,
just
what do you suggest?
like we were just talking and then you just fell over.
You mean I shoot from here?
Yes, but it is a long shot.
Well,
Besides, Jehuti's
because I
energy
slipped
weapon will
off,
not work
and then
within
the
field.
ball pushed me this way,
Yeah.
and then the ball went away. Well, whoosh.
Where can we find such a weapon?
We have confirmed the conditions at the target. Let us leave now and locate a suitable weapon.
Yep. So just might as well leave. Pretty sure the sniper was in town too.
The sniper.
Yeah, it's the long distance weapon I have to get.
Oh, for this game?
Well, for this one section where you have to shoot out a few bubbles out of so you can shut down the main shaft and weaken the field enough so you can go to the two
It
antennas.
appears there is a hidden object in this area.
Oh, it's fell again.
Well, I just
It is
rolled
one of
over
the Metatron
like
related
that.
technologies.
I just had to get my
Jehuti's
foot
weapon
down.
storage system and the Urenbeck catapult are some of its applications. When you apply high energy and high speed rotation to Metatron, you can observe an effect where false space is pulled into the direction of its axis. By simultaneously putting an object at the equilibrium point of compression and expansion, space will recover to its normal condition.
That's enough. I can't understand you. Say it more simply.
Destroy the objects called Porter in this area, and then something will happen.
That's all I wanted to know.
There are several porters. They are small, and besides, you cannot lock onto them, so be careful when you search for them. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We are surrounded by enemies. We have shot down the enemy. Damage
Was it weird to play? Because you mainly played as Shinji, Simone inside Lagan, and he just runs around and beats the crap out of other people and uses special moves.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Did you beat it?
The Girl in the Gone game?
Yeah.
No.
Enemy backup force is approaching.
I only got to the 3rd level, because sometimes the levels would get too hard.
Like all games?
Yeah. Like all games I touch.
No, just all games in general.
Well, yeah.
Because they're not supposed to be so easy you beat it in one sitting, right?
This fight where,
We have shot down the enemy.
when I first played it,
We will cease battle position.
it's the one after the antenna,
We have destroyed a porter.
and it's,
Have to.
no, they're one of the only enemies that don't attack
We
you.
have obtained the item.
This is what we'll use.
A primitive weapon from Earth. It should work.
It
All right,
should.
let's head for the shaft.
It's a sniper.
Yeah. Of course it should.
I mean, it's not like a whole little games have snipers.
We will hold battle position. The Metatron ore. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft
Dang it.
by using a long-distance weapon.
I only have 2 left.
Huh? really thought that was all that was happening.
There we go.
Destruction of the target is confirmed.
I did it!
EPS has switched its power supply to an emergency generator. Power is still being supplied to the EPS by an emergency generator we were unable to destroy. But since the field has shrunk, we can now approach the EPS antennas on top of the mountains.
Next target is a couple of antennas.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We have obtained the program.
Wait, no.
You can see 2 EPS antennas on the mountains ahead of us. We can now approach them and destroy them.
Alright. I'm gonna go for 2 first. Just to get it out of the way. And done with. Then I'll do 1.
The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. I detect enemy activity. Watch for them on the approach. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
No, I don't have the password for that one.
Oh. Sorry, I just saw it flashing.
I know.
We will hold battle position.
Yeah, you can't get it until you get the anti-stealth module.
We have shot down the enemy. We are
Which would be
heading
later
for the
on in
other
the
area
game.
of the battle zone.
Oh, so you gotta come back later?
Yeah.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Wouldn't really call it shooting him down. Beat him with the energy sword.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. The emergency EPS gen...
Oh, sorry, just meant that we're in there, yeah. No.
Is that the same energy field as the one above?
That is correct.
Then we can't go any further.
That is correct. Let us depart this facility for now. We should try to find another way. I detect an enemy with the reinforced
Not these
Be
guys.
careful.
So, something pretty stupid is the fact that it saves the opening level thing. But yet, this cutscene where it introduces these guys, it doesn't show up again.
We will hold battle position.
And they're tougher.
Well, yeah, they're a level higher than me.
We have shot down the enemy.
No, I just meant them, the guys you've been fighting.
Well, yeah, they're the boxing guys.
Holy crap, their hits hurt, huh?
Yeah.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained
Shot,
the
dude.
passcode.
And now I have to leave. And go back to Town 1.
There is an enemy with a reinforced program in this area. It will look the same, but its fighting ability will be far superior.
What?
Be careful.
2. Let me just heal first.
Colony damage increasing due to battle.
There we go.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Now it's time to go kick robotic slender butts.
We will hold battle position.
They have pretty ladylike appendages.
We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our
And I
location.
leveled up.
We will cease battle position. We will hold battle positions. Enemy backup forces are in battle positions. I recommend you stand back a certain distance and attack the enemy one by one. We have shot down the enemy.
Rude.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. Enemy backup force
Here we
is
go.
approaching our location.
Oh, wow. Good. Their lasers are crazy.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due
It's
to
like
battle.
Cyclops, huh?
Damage exceeding 50%.
Except if Cyclops' eyes can only go for a certain distance.
Yeah.
We have shot down the enemy. taking major damage. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Oh. Where?
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position.
And now I'll go do the antenna one.
The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
What?
We will hold battle position.
Okay. I'm probably gonna have to area change and then go save.
We have shot down the enemy.
Well, to
this part of the level.
well, I'm near. Well, I'm
We have shot down
actually
the
right
enemy.
on top of
We
it.
have obtained the Metatron ore.
So let me just area change, because you can't save while you're in an actual area.
But it'll save what you've done on that boss?
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to do. Wait, no, not that one. There we go. And that is it. See you.
See ya.